First Vive session of the Tile Rivals game development. Here you can see that I just set the master instructions markdown file that I got from the previous video, and I just sent one message saying follow the instructions provided. So it has built things, it has created 22 files, it has created some things. I had to enable it for just to see 8 minutes. It has been creating things, installing things, etc. However, when I finished, I just couldn't make it work. I installed the workspaces as suggested here in the README, and then I ran the npm run dev, and I got the first issue as npm run all parallel dev client with dev server is not found. So it just has fixed some things, and I'm gonna try to run it again on the other side. So just clearing the console and trying to run npm run dev. Okay, it has done something. So we have a thing somewhere. So let's try to open this, and yeah, we have something for sure. We have I don't know why. If I tap something, it creates things, but I don't know why it's like this. Retry. Um, I don't like the UI actually. So I don't know if it looks fine on the mobile. Nah, it's not responsive. So let me refresh just in case. Okay, yeah, it is responsive, just and does not change from one to another. But I don't like the view. So um, the game is shown only from one side. I like to have the ability to move the camera so that I can look at the board from a higher perspective. So for this session, I don't have enough time again, so I'll be taking for 15 minutes more or less, so until 11:30. And let's see what this first session brings. Then after lunch, I'll have more time to do everything. So it's updating the board camera control, so you can tilt up. It's loosening some orbit controls and updating the scene framing. Okay, so it seems it's doing some things. I'm removing the mobile view because for working here it will be faster. So okay, it has changed something. If I refresh, perfect. I can now drag to hit the camera, tap a tile platform to place your move. So okay, better. I still, I think it's like, ah no, okay, like here I could better. However, now the buildings are being placed on top of the cell tightly. They get in other places. Okay, so there are some tile meshes things for the coordinates. Each tile was being rendered inside the clicked cell group and then offset the second time using its board index. So, okay. Yeah. On one hand, I like this vibe coding thing because it's fast. However, it's hard for me to have this part where I don't have any information on the code. So I don't, just by looking at this, I wouldn't know where to check. I would because there's only packages folder, because node modules, I know there is nothing, but I don't know what happens in the client. So how many components there are, how many things happen. So I know that it's a mindset change, but it's kind of hard for me. So I refresh. And like that, now things are being actually placed on the position. However, they are like, there's too much space. Better. However, they appear too elevated compared with the board. Perfect. The thing is that I don't actually need to know the proper English word because at the end, for sure, the would one would have been that they appear floating and that there is the platform. But I just said they are too elevated compared with the board. So from that, it has actually understood that the floating thing is what I like, or that the platform is the concept I meant when I was saying the board. Yeah, and now I like it most. However, I still don't properly like here because I don't know how it would work on the phone. Um, like okay, regarding camera position, I still would like to be able to see from a higher perspective. Right now, it's better than before, but still limiting how far up I can go. Ah, an extra eye because we can. Okay. It's building things. What I like is that it's quite simple. So perfect. If I refresh, we have this. Okay. So now I have one. I know that there is a park and a house and a park. So nearby the house, factory, base 3. We're putting it far. A house helps +2 for each house, +2 per each park. So I'm gonna be putting it in here. Why it has added 2? Factory, I'm gonna need here and here. House. I don't like the camera part, but I have one house. So okay, one park. Let me add it in here. House. House. I don't know what happened before that it created 2 houses. I don't know if it's something that can happen. Yeah, now it has happened again. I'm trying to play it again. Sometimes during the game has added an extra house when building one. Is that on purpose? Yeah, maybe it's something that I didn't check properly because the times that it has happened, I've not been checking too much. Okay, that's not intentional. I don't know why it has removed this mini building preview. No, I like the preview. Sometimes when clicking, there were two houses added, and the preview was a third option. Okay, I guess that what I'm gonna need to do now is kind of commit things, because what I usually get stuck with while vibe coding is that I just enter a loop where everything starts breaking and then I don't know how to come back to a working state. So perfect. It has been adding some things. Again, as I said, I don't like the camera thing, but it's awesome how in just 11 minutes we could create something interesting at least. So perfect. Now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it has not happened again. So I guess that I'm gonna be storing this as a git init. There's no give me a second and sure there's no. Did the git init create the git ignore? Yeah, it did with no modules. Nice. Oh, no, it was not this. It was the other previous step. Initial tile rivals version. Okay, for the moment we don't push it anywhere. I don't completely like the camera behavior. How could we improve the UX for the users, still allowing to rotate or move? I guess this is my last thing I'm gonna be doing in this part. The current orbit controls is workable, but from a while first word game it pushes too much camera management into the player. Better UX would be keep camera control intentional and low friction, keep rotation consistent but move high to explicit view state at 3 presets low play top. Okay, sure. Let's implement the cleaner version. So it creates different buttons presets, then you just drag the rotation horizontally, and the top view you can add an extra button. I don't know how it will be added in here, but I think this is the most important part from what we have now at this current point. It's interesting because when I was discussing initially the idea that you can see in the previous video with ChatGPT, it was saying like, okay, you'll need around 6 weeks to do so. You know, I've been 40 minutes into it, plus the 8 minutes that the codex has been working alone, but in less than half an hour, we have something that it was expecting me to take several weeks. So yeah, I guess that with this, not that new, because at the end I use AI and things, and in the development area, it's not something new already. But it gets a lot of importance, this marketing or this user feedback. At the end, now I'm building what I want, but what I need here is to have actual users playing that and giving me feedback so that I can improve those things. And yeah, this mindset change and also this importance of having users, that always at the end, the users, having users is important, but now it helps you a lot to be able to iterate really quick. So it's been 1 minute and a half. It's been doing some things. Let's see what it has done. So we refresh. First, would be nice to start the. Come on, npm run that. So low play top. No, I don't like it. Play. No. Okay, it's been already too much time. As I said, I had to leave for around 11:30. So this is a point where we are now. Let's see later to fix these parts, because there's no zoom. I think it should be more zoomed out. It shouldn't add those low and play options. It should be only top option. I would like to add different zooms. So let me actually say it. Instead of how it says low play top, low play top, I want that only the top approach is possible, but there are different zoom level buttons. Also, the horizontal scroll should feel like I don't know, like rotating, such as the moon does to the earth. I don't know how to say it. And let's see, a single top-down family of angles without explicit zoom levels, and I'll make horizontal drag orbit around the board center like a clean satellite motion rather than switching perspective bands. Okay, yeah, this satellite motion would be the words. Instead of saying such as moon does to the earth, that it's kind of a poet. Let's see if it does this, and after that we close for now and continue later. Okay, it's adding just close mid-par, it's adding camera zooms instead of camera views. It's nice. The styles has not changed anything actually. It's building already things. And updated the camera to have those. Let's see now. No, but I don't like this. Okay, we keep it here. Then later on the afternoon, we'll be checking how to improve this rotation. Also, I'll need to improve the visuals because they look ugly. But it's good that I already have something. So yeah, I'll be taking a screenshot of that. Maybe even a video. I'm gonna be recording a video of this. How it is. You can record this area, but I want to put it as videos. No, it's we'll do it later, I guess, or video recorder. Okay, now I have here, it's like this. Okay, I'm trying to put it, but for some reason it's not. Okay, now it does. 3, 2, 1, and silence here. Nah, I don't like this movement because it's really, it's not what I wanted. So I'm gonna be refreshing. I'm gonna be putting it as far. I'm gonna be creating a new snapshot of this, and let's make it work. So. Okay, so we have here the video where there are these different parts that you can now yeah, I'm gonna be saving this for sure. Let me open it in the other side. What's called tile rivals. One. Save. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna be going to the home and post a new video saying maybe the building public is also a good place to put it. Putting it this, and yeah, that will be everything for now. And in a few hours I'll be continuing and I'll take new videos of the new progress. I'm continuing now for a while. After that I'll be doing it outside camera for a while now, because these videos by themselves make not make that sense. Or maybe I'm gonna be recording it, I don't know. You'll see it in the next video I put, even with the results or with the process again. See you!